You can call me that if you want.
I don't want to call you Mold. Can I call you Mine instead? Hello and welcome to the demo of Home is Where He Is. This is a Yandere dating sim in which you inherit your grandpa's old house after he passes away. And before long you encounter a mysterious man living inside the home. He seems nice at first, but he's definitely not human, and now he won't let you leave. Let's get started. Oh, I'm so excited. I know everything about you, but I want to hear it from your mouth. What should I call you? I use she, her pronouns. The sky is darkness. It's raining as if the heavens were lamenting. You watch the coffin descend and disappear into the deep grave. Also, when it's like 4 AM right now, I am so sleepy. I spent the whole day baking and cooking for a party tomorrow, but then I saw this game come out and I just wanted to play it so bad. Your mother adjusts the veil on top of her head, more concerned with not smudging her makeup in the drizzle. Your cousins are under a tree confusing their phones, as if nothing else mattered, as if he didn't matter. Your aunt is crying beside the grave. The rhythm seems steady and rehearsed. They're not burying a man. They are burying an obstacle. Oh god, what a line. You're already tired of this. Before leaving, the gravedigger points to a book of condolences. A formal record for those who are left. Fake words. You are the only one who truly seemed to love him. The granddaughter whom he adored so much. The one who remained when everyone else turned their backs on the sick man. He decided to sign one last time. The last statement that it was his granddaughter. My name. Yinny. The name looks too small on the blank page. He put the pen back in its place. There's nothing more to do. He's not here anymore. Your family members went directly to the registry office. All you have left now is the key in your pocket, and the house he left behind, which is haunted by a sexy Yandere monster. And the whole past seems blurry, as if you were just passing through unimportant streets. Your mind seems blank. Nothing seems to matter. Even the rain stopped falling. You think that maybe that old house will bring you some relief. The other thing it's gonna bring me is a boyfriend, I think. You had to leave your old cramped apartment, but it would be worth it. Just to be here one more time. It seems bigger than I remember. And too quiet now. I might feel a little out of place in such a large house. The flowers are still alive. That bothers me. Sometimes I think it was forgotten too quickly. The furniture is covered in white cloth. There's too much dust. The house smells of mold, but you feel there is something more to the air. A familiar smell. Old, as if he had never left. Memories swell through your mind. Memories of when you used to visit your grandfather. When you still came, you run your hand through your hair. The house is dirty and disorganized. It needs cleaning after being stored for years. Oh, Jesus, okay, that scared the crap out of me. Your heart seems to skip a beat. On the floor, there's a broken vase. The flowers inside are dead and moldy. The water that kept them alive has a disgusting green color and looks viscous. Did it fall by itself? Do you want to believe that the vase simply became unbalanced, and with great reluctance, you grab your bags and go upstairs? Your steps seem automatic. The path to the upstairs room still seems fresh in your memory, and the musty smell seems worse upstairs. It's almost suffocating. It looks exactly as I remember it. Why is there a creepy doll in the corner? I am so scared that I am going to see something in the mirrors around the house. Because there are like just mirrors in the background. And it is freaking me out. The bed is one of the only pieces of furniture not covered by a ghostly cloth. This makes you uncomfortable. You look at the fabric. There are no stains or creases. It looks like it was stretched recently. It's strange. The house had been empty for almost 2 years. Perhaps you forgot to cover it. Funerals are usually tiring. Even more so when you seem to be the only one to actually feel anything. You open the bag. You don't have enough energy to even separate clothes on hangers or in drawers. You start taking them off and throwing them into the closet. Everything mixed together in a disorganized pile. I'll take care of it tomorrow. I still have a lot of cleaning to do. I'll tidy everything up tomorrow. Talking to yourself brought you some comfort. The comfort of knowing you're not alone here. Yeah, I'm definitely not alone here. Oh god. You barely take off your shoes before collapsing exhausted onto the mattress. The weight of the day finally brings you down. Dust invades your lungs, but your eyes are already too heavy to open. For a moment, in the midst of sleep, your ears seem to hear something. A light sound. Like the rustling of fabric. The house is usually cold at night. You feel like you should get up and grab a blanket for the early morning hours. But exhaustion speaks louder than the cold, and you fall asleep on top of those dusty fabrics in that old house. The light hits your eyes when you open them. The tiredness is still there, but something in the environment forces you to open them. Your back hurts. The mattress is too hard and you slept in a strange position. That's like me every morning. Me when I sleep like a shrimp and then I wonder in the morning why my back hurty. During the night, you swore you felt it sink before falling fully asleep. Oh, great. It was as if someone had sat there. Nuh-uh. Even though you slept on top of the covers, strangely, you don't feel cold. In fact, your body feels warm, as if it had been covered all night. Yeah, I'm sure he did cover me all night. Probably plastered himself to me while I was sleeping. You look around. The room looks tidier. The smell of mold seems to have become subtler. Looking down, you notice a blanket you brought in your suitcase, clumsily folded at the edge of the bed. I don't remember grabbing, but I think I must have gotten up during the night because of the cold. No, the house is haunted. You sit up quickly in bed. The movement makes your head spin and your vision darken. The air feels somewhat heavy. Even without the full smell of mold, there are others. Like wet earth and cleaning products. It feels almost like too much. As if an entire bottle had been wasted on the floor. Your stomach growls, reminding you of the consequences of skipping dinner yesterday. Your bare feet touch the wooden floor. It takes a moment, but you finally stop. The wood under your feet wasn't rough or dusty like last night. It looked polished and almost shiny now. You go down the stairs quickly, unconsciously holding your breath. Something feels different. The white sheets that covered the sofas have been removed and folded into a pile. The windows are so clean that you can see the garden outside. Is someone there? Your voice cracks as if you're afraid it would be answered. The silence is absolute. The sound of your racing heart reaches your ears. Show me my hot boyfriend. The door. I locked it. You run to the entrance. The handle resists. Locked. Intact. Of course no one came in. No one left. The restlessness doesn't go away. You look at the small dresser near the door. Your keys were no longer there. You weren't sure if you left them. You force your lungs to draw air in slowly. Your heart seems to calm down a bit and you try to stay calm. You close your eyes and rub your temples. A stress. It's just the stress. The smell in the kitchen seems milder. You try to focus your own hunger and ignore the strangeness when your stomach growls more. Hey, an apple! Yay! An apple. Strange. Something else bothers me about this kitchen. Everything seems modified. Let's look around. Touch this. The sink looks clean and dry. There isn't a drop of water or a grain of dust. The dark marble looks polished in a methodical way. The cloth is folded perfectly beside it. A photo of Grandpa. He looks happy at a sport fishing trip. That was before he got sick. I don't know why he kept this photo here. The chairs that were previously suspended are now on the floor. The glass looks impeccably clean. There isn't even a single spiderweb underneath it. Everything's too clean, and then there's this. The fruit shines on the clean counter. Almost perfect in an artificial way. If it weren't for a bite on the side, too small and delicate, as if it was just tasting the flavor. Hey, my apple! The flesh is still light. It was exposed to the air just a short while ago. I didn't bite that. I think I will leave it where it is. A shiver runs through your body. You feel like you shouldn't touch it. You don't want to touch it, actually. But you aren't desperate enough to eat it. Your stomach churns. You walk hurriedly to the back door. Twist. Push. Nothing. It's locked. No. This isn't happening. I'm just tired. I have to be. Your own words don't seem to convince you. I just need a shower. The hot water falls over your shoulders, but it doesn't seem to relieve your tension. Just heat up my skin. You turn off the tap. The thick steam fogs up the glass on the small window at the top of the bathroom. You reach your hand outside the shower stall, trying to reach the towel rack. But your fingers only find a cold, damp tile. What? You open the door so abruptly that you can hear it creak. Was it watching me in the shower? Why are you just watching? Should just come in. Like, I'm just inviting you at this point. And the rack is empty. You look at the floor, feeling strangely relieved to see the towel has just fallen. Your eyes turn to the fogged up mirror. Through the steam, you can see marks as if someone had drawn there. No, did they draw a pee-pee? Someone drew there. Your jaw tightens as you swallow hard. Check the mirror. Oh, it's cute. I'm gonna be honest, I'm saying it's cute now, but I would have shit my pants. You walk with wet footsteps towards the mirror. It's still fogged up, but you can see what looks like a smiley face and a heart. No matter how much you want to find an explanation for this, those drawings made it clear. You are not alone. Maybe you never were. Leave the bathroom without looking. You turn your face away, avoiding looking at the mirror again. You feel like you aren't safe. Your body screams that you need to get out of here, before you even realize that your legs move on their own. You don't care if the floor gets wet. You just need to put something on and get out of the house. Your body freezes. The closet door is open. The clothes are all folded and organized in a sloppy way on each shelf. Desperation takes over you as you rummage through them looking for something to wear as fast as possible. You put the shirt on with your hands still wet. The fabric sticks to your skin. And that's how you know we're super desperate to leave, because putting like clothes onto a wet body is just ick. You try to ignore your own reflection in the mirror behind you. As you close the closet door, oh no, the room is still bright. It's still daytime, but behind that door it looks too dark. I'm scared. The silence seems loud. Your hands tremble as you take a step back. You can hear a breath other than your own. Short. Light. Time to scream. Enough! I know you're there. You gather the last shred of courage you have in you. The fear that all of this might be real suffocates you. You try to force your legs to move, but your body freezes in fear. When you finally manage to take a step, the door moves away. You're ready to react to any kind of attack, but it wasn't that. It's not furniture. The smell gets stronger before you see it. It's too tall to just be a stain. Oh, hello. He's wearing your sweater. He's so cute. Take it off. An old sweater you were so attached to is now being worn by a man. His hair is long. It looks unkempt. He doesn't attack you. He just looks at you with a smile that is too wide. Oh, he's so cute. His pale skin looks a bit flush. The smell of roses in the room becomes sickening and strong, masking the slight smell of mold. Are you moldy? I didn't mean to scare you. His hands move nervously as he approaches. The steps are light and slow, as if fearing you might run. He stops in front of you. His body seems tall compared to yours. Well, can I climb him like a tree? He brings his fingers to your cheek and touches icy like ice cubes. The skin feels damp like wet paper. He forces your gaze to meet his. Did you like the gift? I tried to draw something beautiful. You still like beautiful things, don't you? Have we met? Yes, of course you do. Oh, his smile is so cute. Oh my god. His tone sounds almost like that of a child seeking approval. I also cleaned the house. You seem tired. Your brain seems to finally process everything. You swat his hand away from your face. Oh no! What are you doing here? Who are you? Do you live here in hiding? In hiding? No, my madame. I have always been here. You're lying! The house is empty. It always has been. You're an intruder. He tugs at the sweater like an anchor. It's an awkward movement. I'm not lying. I need to leave. I need my keys and to get out of here as quick as I can. Give me my keys, and I won't call the police. Did anyone else hear that? Let's replay it. Let's replay that. Oh, that was unsettling. He tilts his head so far that you hear a dry crack coming from his neck. Leave? Why? I won't do any harm. I folded the clothes. Clean the house. Why do you want to leave? So what does it matter? I only arrived here yesterday and now I have to deal with all of this? I don't even know what you are. You smell like mold. It's strange and disgusting. Well, okay, Yiddy, that's a bit mean. Maybe he just needs a shower. The words come out like poison. But his reaction wasn't one of fury. He freezes. His smile fades, but he looks at you with a kind of fascination. You can call me that. What, mold? Oh, he's so hot though. Oh, he's so hot. Can I tug his hair? Yeah, mold. I don't want to call you mold. Can I give you a better name? God damn it, he's so perfect. Another dark-haired, sad man for me to obsess over. You can call me that if you want. I don't want to call you mold. Can I call you mine instead? Wow, I'm so good. He falls to his knees in front of you. Oh, I do like a man on his knees. The impact didn't make a sound of bones hitting the floor, but rather a muffled sound like a sack of dirt. Are you a sack of dirt? I've dated weirder things before. He clutches the hem of your shirt as if pleading. Please don't go. I beg of you, madame, don't go. I'll keep the windows clean, the floor polished if you prefer, but don't leave us. Us? Oh, he might actually be a bunch of spores in a bag. His voice is broken. It sounds almost too human. Seeing that creature kneeling at your feet fills you with revulsion and an involuntary pity. Revulsion? I don't feel any revulsion. He's completely crazy. If I try to run, he'll chase me, or worse, he might freak out. If I stay, I can find the keys or get him to hand them over. You look at Mold. I don't want to call him Mold. His hands were trembling while holding your shirt. Saliva goes down dry in your throat. I'm sure he wouldn't go down dry in my throat though. Right, okay. I won't leave, but you need to give me space. He lifts his face, immediately letting go of your clothes and crawling backwards. Yes, space. While obeying, his eyes seem attentive. God, the art is so pretty. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh, I love the dev's art style. Fixed on you, noticing every movement. He obeyed. At least he seems to understand commands. If I can keep him occupied, maybe I can have space to look for the keys. I'm going downstairs. I need water. He stays in place, only giving a brief nod. Stay here. You leave the room with steps that are much too slow. Your mind feels alert, as if you were turning your back on a predator. Right. They were here. You look at the dresser by the door. The wood was clean and varnished, but the keys weren't there. You open the drawer. Empty. Not even a spider web. You look up. There is a dark stain on the ceiling above you. Oh great, there's black mold in this house and I'm hallucinating a boyfriend from it. For a moment you think you saw it move. You walk to the window and try to open it. It won't move. The latch seems to be stuck. You use all your strength to pull it, but you don't seem to have any success. You look up again. The same stain. It was as if it were following you. Oh great, I've fallen in love with a pile of mold. You let go of the latch. Your fingers ache from the effort. You stare fixedly at the stain on the ceiling. It doesn't just look like a leak, it's too dark. The memory of mold being behind the door returns to your mind. The stain looks the same. What are you doing there? Get off the ceiling! Your body is trembling when you scream at the stain. No answer. Am I imagining things? You stare at the stain as if you expected it to react somehow, but it remains static against the white on the ceiling. The clock on the wall marks the seconds. Maybe you are getting paranoid. No, I don't think I am. A shadow. That's all it is. He's upstairs. He's just a weird guy. You turn to go to the kitchen. Something is wrong. By instinct, you look back. The stain that was previously more of an irregular circle now looks longer, stretched towards the stairs. Oh, great, it's erect. I'm going crazy. You walk to the sink, hoping that a bit of water will relieve you. You turn the tap on and drink the water straight from your hand, feeling great relief for your dry throat. You try to compose yourself, running your hand through your hair, only then to look back at the sink. Your body freezes when you see a reflection in the aluminium. Mulder is standing in the kitchen door, still wearing your sweater. He looks so sad. Let's give him a kiss. He's leaning forward with his hands together while watching you in silence. Damn it, I told you to stay upstairs. You yelled for me to leave. What? I'm sorry for scaring you, madame. Fear quickly turned into defensive irritation. You walked to the kitchen window trying to open it. But exactly like the other, it was stuck. Why weren't the windows open? I don't know. You locked them on purpose. Your accusation makes him take a step back, hoping you would stay calm. He's referring to himself in third person. He cringes, as if he were afraid of your reaction. If they open, you'll leave me. If I stay here, I'll get poisoned by black mold and die. You are very cute though. You take a deep breath, even though he was a complete stranger. It really didn't seem like he wanted to hurt you, but you aren't going to accept staying here forever. It's dangerous outside. Stay here. Mold takes care of everything. Now he speaks of himself in the third person like a child, but he acts like a jailer. I need to stay calm and everything will be fine. Look, Mold, I'm hungry. I haven't done any shopping yet, but I brought some things in my suitcase. His eyes seem to brighten for a moment. His hunched posture vanishes as he takes on a more animated stance. Yes, food. I put it all away. Mold cooks. Mold will do it. He gestures towards the dining table, silently asking you to sit. Reluctantly, you sit down. How could all this happen? The house was locked the whole time, no sign of a break-in. You look at the glass tabletop, thoughtful. He says he's always been here, but that's impossible. You turn your head to look at him. He was singing while rummaging through the kitchen cabinets. What kind of thing is he? Trying to leave today doesn't seem like it's gonna work. Maybe not even tomorrow. What do I do? Mold returns a while later, placing a plate in front of you. It was a simple pasta you brought in your suitcase, nothing special. Aren't you going to eat? Mold has already eaten. He only wants to see you satisfied, madame. He doesn't sit down, just watches you with crossed hands, waiting for anything you might have to say. You force the first forkful under his gaze. The pasta seems well cooked. It doesn't seem to have anything different about it. I need to keep up appearances that I've accepted all of this madness. Maybe when he sleeps I can search the house, if he even sleeps. After dinner he insists on cleaning everything and follows you to the room, always 3 steps away. He doesn't touch you, but his presence feels crushing. I'm gonna sleep. You can go wherever it is you sleep. Mold doesn't need to sleep. You hesitate for a moment while looking at him. Right. Good night. You close the bedroom door. You don't lock it. You can't. You lie down on the bed. It feels fresher now. The sheets have been changed and the smell of dust was gone. You don't turn off the lights while trying to close your eyes. Any slight noise makes your heart beat faster in your chest. The last thing you feel before falling into exhaustion is the sheet being adjusted over your body. I mean, could it really be that bad? Oh, that is my playthrough of Home is Where He Is, but I'm gonna go back and quickly choose all the bad choices and see what happens. Alright, so let's throw this apple in the trash. You throw the apple in the trash as if it were infected. You turn on the sink tap and wash your hands compulsively. A shiver runs through your body. You feel like you shouldn't touch it. You don't want to touch it, actually. But you aren't desperate enough to eat it. Your stomach churns and you walk hurriedly to the back door. Alright, skipping forward, this time we will ignore and go to the bedroom so we won't check the mirror. Your body screams that you need to get out of here. And then now we run away. Your breathing seems to be getting faster and faster. You look around searching for a means to escape, but there is none. The only possible exit is the bedroom door, the same one you're certain that someone is behind, watching you. You try to force your legs to move, but your body freezes in fear. When you finally manage to take a step, the door moves away. You're ready to react to any kind of attack, but it wasn't that. It's not furniture. The smell gets stronger before you see it. It's too tall to just be a stain. Well, he appears. You have no time to react when he comes towards you. He strides along and he approaches quickly, making you step back. Your back hits the wall. The smell you felt throughout the house, the smell of mold, gets stronger and stronger as he gets closer. The smell comes from him. Your lungs burn and you feel like coughing. I was waiting for you to look. I thought you would smile. The creature gives a smile. It's a bit scary. It's actually kind of sexy. He reaches out and holds your cheek firmly. My cheek! My face cheek or my butt cheek? His fingers are cold and then his breathing is faster, almost panting. I cleaned the house for you so you don't have to worry. His thumb strokes your skin with unnecessary force. Your brain seems to finally process everything. You swat his hand away from your face. Alright, so I skipped forward from that point. There's no deviation to the ending, so there was some dialogue changes that we got just then, but that was it. But yeah, that was my full playthrough of Home is Where He Is. I hope you guys like that. Again, it was a pretty short demo, but I like how this is set up. First of all, Mold himself is so cute. I still can't believe I have to call him Mold though. I feel so bad. It feels like I'm insulting him. But he is so cute. I love his design so much. You know me, I love a man with dark hair who just looks sad. That's like my favorite. But no, I'm very interested to find out what he is. Although I like how, despite how short the demo was, it does set up a good premise to allow us to speculate as to what Mold actually is. And I'm pretty sure he is just straight up sentient black mold at this point. Some sort of like mold monster. And I'm very, very excited to find out more about this. Does that mean that given us being in close proximity to him, that's going to make us feel unwell and get sicker and sicker? Which means that it's going to be difficult for all us to be together, right? Given that the demo was quite short, we don't really know too much yet. It'll be very interesting to find out more in the future, because apparently there is going to be future days that the dev is going to update, and hopefully along with it much more lore as well. I'm also very keen to see what happens if we try to escape, try to run and don't accept his love, because we can see a little bits of the Yandere tendencies peeking through. He's locked us in our grandpa's house, he's not letting us leave. He's quite demanding but hiding it behind the guise of affection, and almost like a juvenile sort of facade that he hides his actions behind. And I'm wondering if that's like calculated or if he genuinely thinks that he's just being helpful, because he knows that he's done something bad, like he shut you into this house, he's not letting you leave. But it becomes harder for MC to get mad at him because he hides it behind like a kind of like a ooh sweet innocent sort of facade, so it's like very difficult to try and actually confront him about it. It is very interesting though, and I'm definitely super keen to find out more about this game, find out more about the world and what the dev has in store, because so far of what I played, I really like it. The narrative is intriguing, the characters themselves are intriguing, and like Mold's design is so cute. I can't wait to meet him again. But thank you so much for enjoying this with me. I hope you guys liked this as much as I did. If you did like this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And also, if you'd like to support the dev, link to the game is in the description box below. And if you'd like to support me, my Patreon is linked below as well. Supporting is not mandatory, just very appreciated. Thank you so much again, and until next time, take care.